It's Here First from IPR. I'm Megan McKinney. What do the candidates for Iowa governor think about data center requirements as more communities in the state are seeing proposals pop up? It's Tuesday, August 4th. MidAmerican Energy has identified Google as the company interested in a data center project in northwest Iowa. IPR's Sheila Brummer reports some residents still oppose the proposal.
The small town of Salix annexed 900 acres of land for potential data center development. Dan Winters with MidAmerican Energy now says Google is a prospective customer looking to build near the town of about 300 people.
It's not a project announcement. It's not a rezoning request, a development agreement. No action is being requested at this time.
Mary Herbst is with the Salix Guardian Alliance. It's a group that doesn't want the data center.
Most people had no clue what a data center represented until we started putting information out there.
She hopes people will attend the Salix City Council meeting on August 12th to voice their concerns. Supporters say the data center would provide a much-needed economic boost to the area. I'm Sheila Brummer, IPR News.
The company Google says it's still in the early stages of evaluating a potential data center near Salix in northwest Iowa. Public Affairs Manager Trent Fellers says the company builds some of the world's most energy-efficient data centers and plans to address concerns raised by residents.
We want to listen and be a good neighbor in the Salix community as we come forward and develop a project proposal, really be responsive to those community needs, just like we have in Council Bluffs and in Cedar Rapids and other communities across the state.
Fellers says projects like the one under consideration near Salix typically take years to develop and bring jobs and economic growth. Republican candidate for governor Zach Lane says local officials should retain the power to regulate data center developments. He says he might support a state law that would forbid tax breaks for data centers.
Well, let's say there's a bill to bring control over the permitting of data centers to the state level. I wouldn't support it. That's best down on the county level. And maybe on the state level, we would put in some minimum requirements. No property tax abatements. Pay your fair share. That seems like a pretty good idea to me.
Lane made his comments to a crowd in Osage. The Democratic candidate for governor, Rob Sand, has called for regulating data centers with setback requirements and having the companies disclose how much water and electricity they use. He also doesn't support tax breaks for the centers and has said companies should cover the cost of potential increases to utility bills. Members of the Otoe-Missouria tribe are in Iowa visiting ancestral sites. IPR's Gavin McGough reports the trip aims to connect tribal youth with their homeland.
The group left the tribe's Oklahoma reservation and retraced its removal path through Kansas and Nebraska. In Iowa, they visited portions of their ancestral homeland. On a stop in Decorah, staff member Naomi Rubidoux-Kuroga says it can be painful to see the land they lost.
I love Oklahoma, but the landscape does not always fit our culture, and it's kind of difficult to grow your own food, to really survive in ways that we ancestrally lived.
But she says it's important, especially for tribal youth.
These trips help us to open our eyes to that, to our roots, to where we come from, to the landscapes that we once lived on.
The group visited sites near Council Bluffs and Okoboji. It visits the effigy mounds next. In Decorah, I'm Gavin McGough, IPR News.
And I'm Megan McKinney. Thanks for listening to Hear First from IPR today. I hope you have a great Tuesday.